here at Polin Photo.com, and welcome back to another Adobe Lightroom RAW edit. Now, how does this work? I let you download the RAW file that I'm about to edit so that you can play with it and see how you would edit it compared to me. The link is down below if you're on YouTube, so you can go ahead and download the DNG. But let's see what file we're working with this time. And this time, we have a FLAMINGO. Now, this was taken at the Philadelphia Zoo using the Sigma 100 to 400 millimeter f5 to 6.3 lens. I have to admit that real world review isn't out yet, but that lens surprised the heck out of me for the price. Super duper sharp, super duper awesome. So let's go through and get this edited started. Exposure off just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and brighten it up. Then what I like to do, pump that contrast up. But another thing that I do when I'm doing my edits is I go down here to the point curve and I go usually to medium. Now, the color of this is looking off. It doesn't look too good right off the bat. So one of the things I like to do, if it doesn't look good, is I pull out some tint. The tint right here, I'm going ahead and sliding it up, and boom. It's still a little bit off. We're gonna throw some yellow in there, and look at that. We have it back to where it should be, or pretty darn close to what a flamingo looks like. So let me try to dial this into 4200 and see how that looks. That's a little better, not terribly too far on the extremes. Pump up my clarity just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and, yep, we'll do that. And yeah, I do a lot of sliding, as you can tell. Pull back on this right here. On my highlights, look, highlights you can go too far with sometimes. What it's doing is taking the highlights and it's pulling back. I don't like to go too far when it comes to people or certain landscapes because you can see that the highlights have been brought all the way back. In this case, it really doesn't look that bad, so I'm gonna leave it somewhere around here because that looks pretty good to me. I mean, that's pretty much my edit. I look at it. You know, some people will say, you don't know what you're doing, and I just say, look, I look at the screen. As I'm moving my sliders, I have an idea of where I want the picture to be, because look, this is where it started, and this is where it's at right now. Boom to boom. So much better, so much better. Now, I do think I can tweak it just a little more. Let me scroll down here to that hidden feature called clarity that many people forget about and see what it does. You see how clarity, I'm not gonna pull back on it because I don't want it to look all hazy like that, but just tightens things up ever so slightly. It's a little fine tuning that you can do. If you want a little bit more contrast without overdoing it, you can go ahead and do that. So that's pretty much what I would do to this file. Of course, I could tweak a little more. I could pump up the, nope, definitely not doing that. You could tweak the colors and see what works best for you, but really just look at it. Look at your screen and go, yeah, I like the way that looks, or no, I don't like the way that looks. And I'm pretty happy with this edit right here. So you can download this RAW file and try it for yourself and let me know how you do. But a lot of people have asked me, why haven't I created the Frono's Photo Guide to Lightroom? And the reason is that I don't call myself the foremost expert in how to edit in Lightroom. A lot of people will tell you I'm pretty bad at it, but I think I'm dangerous enough for the type of editing that I do. But the person that I learned from, his name is Matt Klaskowski. I learned everything I know about Lightroom. When I got stuck, I turned to his videos during Lightroom 1.0 years because he was making early videos on how to use Lightroom way back in the day, and he's created the ultimate guide to using Lightroom. It's 13 plus hours of videos. Let me show you why I'm promoting this. Now, this is the sales pitch part. I am promoting it because he's created the ultimate guide. I call it an encyclopedia. You can call it the Bible. Call it whatever you want, but it's over 13 hours of learning. If you go to mattkay.com/fro, use the code FRO, you'll get over $100 off, bringing it down to $149. This is the Bible. This is a thing that I turn to when I need to learn more, even today. If you're a beginner, if you're an intermediate user, there's information in here that is going to help you. These are all the videos. There are a ton of videos here to help you out on everything in Lightroom. Matt goes through it all. He breaks it down. And oh yeah, if you use my code FRO at checkout, you're gonna also be able to get 20 free presets. Now let me show you a little bit more that what's in there. Yes, sales pitchy. but I just want to show you. Look at all the different modules. Organizing and importing, hey, why are you moving on me? Keywords, metadata, the develop module, sharing is caring, showing off your photos online, creating photo books. Everything that you need to learn about Lightroom is here in 13 plus hours of video. So am I asking you guys to go check it out? Yes, because a lot of people wanted to know what to do to learn Lightroom. This is what you can do. I stand behind this 100% because it's what I turn to when I need to learn some more about Lightroom. So go to mattkay.com/fro, use the code FRO at checkout, get over $100 off. And if you want some more information, you can go to fronosphoto.com/Lightroom. We could tell you more over there. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Jared Polin, fronosphoto.com. See ya.